Hey guys, this is Brendan, the owner of Sweet-Cre, and today I wanted to talk about what creatine is and the functionality of it. So, what it is, how to use it, what you can expect when taking creatine, okay? So first of all, Sweet-Cre is just creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate is probably the most researched form of creatine. There's different forms and blends where people mix up all these different forms and say that it's more absorbent and that it's, more water soluble and all of this stuff, which is, so it mixes better in water, which is a good thing for sure. But then they say that it's better than monohydrate for the same reasons, which isn't necessarily true. Like all of the studies and research done is on monohydrate. So I would just stick with that just because, you know that it works basically, okay? So Sweet-Cre is flavored creatine monohydrate. 90% of the other creatines on the market are not flavored unless it's in a pre or post workout thing that has creatine in it, but this is a standalone creatine monohydrate that is flavored. So that's all that this is. So creatine is just a combination of 3 amino acids. So it's not, it's not some crazy mixture of all this stuff or, synthetic or anything like that. It's naturally occurring, usually found in animals. Like the only way that you can get it through your diet is by eating meat. There are other sources of it. So for example, this creatine, Sweet-Cre, is actually vegan friendly. You can have it if you're vegetarian, whatever. It's not going to, ruin your diet or go against anything that you're doing or may believe in or whatever, So it's good for anybody to take. And actually vegans are going to notice a very, even more results from taking it because you have 0 creatine in your system because you don't eat any meat. So anybody's going to see results from taking creatine, but some people will respond differently based on your diet. Okay. So, as far as what it's going to do, basically you're going to take creatine, right? Let's say that, you're taking 1 scoop a day. Eventually your stores of creatine are going to be full. So let's just take one muscle in particular. Like let's say your chest, right? All of your body, all of the muscles in it is going to store creatine, and then it will use it when you're exercising or doing any sort of high intensity activity. So it could be, working with weights, any sort of martial arts, sports, whatever it is, your body will store and use it as necessary. So, let's say that you're doing bench press, right? After your first set, you start to get kind of tired, right? First heavy set, and then you start to do maybe 1 or 2 reps less, drop the weight a little bit, 10, 20 pounds less. Creatine is going to help you during your rest periods to gain back more energy, which is going to allow you to then push harder for longer. So it gives you a very good endurance and performance boost, which will lead to more muscle and strength gain because you're breaking down the muscle, which is how you get, more muscle and strength. So there's a performance and recovery aspect of it that will just lead to you getting better all around results from your gym and exercise. Okay. So that's basically what creatine is and the results that you can expect from it. So, that's basically the short little masterclass on it. So if you guys have any other questions on what creatine is, where it comes from, what it does to you internally, I feel like I covered it all pretty well. If there's anything that I missed out on, then, you can just drop a comment below and I'll answer that. And as far as Sweet-Cre itself is concerned, it is also naturally flavored. So anybody can take this. There's no added sugar, no artificial flavors, no artificial coloring, anything like that. It's all naturally flavored. Even this batch is colored. So going forward, this is a new flavor of fruit punch, which, everybody that's tried it so far has liked it a lot. So I will do another video that's just going to review this product and show you the difference between this and the last batch of Sweet-Cre and why this one is better. Ultimately it's the same thing, but just from a flavoring standpoint, so that's it. If you have any questions, like I said earlier, just drop them below and I will answer them. Cool. I'll see you guys in the next video.